Time to start.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
What taste lies from All right, I want to yell. I'm gonna yell at people. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start yelling at people because that's what I do best. And let's be honest, this is like an NASCAR event. You turn in for me to yell at people and get upset because you like to laugh at me, get mad. So I'm gonna first person I'm gonna yell at is my Discord. Fucking idiot. Goba Pro. Fuck you. I hope you fucking. I hope you fall and I hope you fall and your dick gets on attack. All right. I make this fucking thing. And really, I hope your goldfish dies. Fuck you. All right. I sit there and I make this thing, this sort of innocuous title. I learned what a map is, which is by the way quite literally true. Quite literally true. I didn't know what, like, Diorio had to come in here 2 hours and explain what the fuck this was because I was arguing with what I thought. Yeah, fuck you. I hate your guts. All right. He had to come in and explain to me what the fuck a map was, right? And he's like, "Did you see his profile? It said map, right? And I said no. I thought I was arguing with an I Am Alex fan, right? Or somebody defending this stupid fucking insanity that's going on out there. And he's like, no. That guy was defending pedophiles. I'm like, what? And then I remembered, like, Tipster's lost 20 accounts because he likes to argue with those jackasses. And I'm like, oh, wow. So I wrote this, and then what's with that title, Tommy? Sounds a little hypocritical. What the fuck is hypocritical about finding out for something at the first fucking time? You idiot. You moron.
I don't think
Slap yourself. Slap yourself. Jesus Christ. You know, it's hard enough to come up with fucking topics. I swear to God. And I have to, the only thing I have to talk about is my twin. Fuck you, Goba. Listen. I learned what a map was today. That's all it says. I didn't know what it was before. And I'm going to tell you my story with experience of my map. This map, or the map. That's what I'm doing. So I can't be hypocritical about anything. What was I hypocritical about? Did I say I knew what a map was before, and now I'm saying I don't? That would be sort of weird. You moron! Can I release DM? What fucking DM? What are you talking about?
Your DMs, does he mean?
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Yes. No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what he assumed I'm going to do something that I'm not going to do. I'm simply going to tell a story about what happened to me today, but somehow that makes me a hypocrite because Goba Pro knows exactly what I'm doing. You have no idea what I'm doing. You're the stupidest person in this map. None. No clue. You don't know what I'm doing. I was just going to tell a story. All right, let me tell you a story. Fuck this shit. I swear to God. You thickhead. So I wake up to this bullshit. Somebody sent this to Cavos.
My channel demonetized and that my boyfriend is a pedophile.
We never straight up said it.
But at the same time, are we wrong?
I mean, if she is 14, now there's rumours out there that she's like 12. I don't know whether they're true or not, but
people seem to really believe it.
People seem to really believe.
I want to know when this video was made. By the way, somebody get this tip. Somebody figure this out.
All right.
But in our opinion, even if she is 14 and her boyfriend's 16, it's a little bit weird. Like, imagine when you're at school and, like, one of your mates came up to you and he said that he was dating someone 2 years lower than him. You call him...
Yeah, it's called high school. It's called a junior and a freshman. If the ages are correct. Imagine if he said he was 2 years older than... Well, if he's 14 and dated a 12-year-old, that'd be fucking crazy. I mean, girls date people older than them. That's part of the fucking whole thing. I'm sorry, freshman. You can't get a fucking date. You have to date all the other freshmen. It doesn't work that way. Not in England, not anywhere. What are you, nuts?
You call him.
These guys are so, you gets me about both of them. They're so sexually undeveloped. Like, they're both tiny. They both have a lot of estrogen running through them. And I know it's probably rich coming from me if you saw pictures of me like 10, 15 years ago. Because I look like a boy pretty much up until I was 39. All right? And you can even see on some of those videos, like the earliest video you saw and shot for the point, I was like 34 and I look like a child. So I kind of know that, but it's just like, I was still developed as a man. Like, do you guys have any relationships at all? Do you have any perspective? Do you think a 16-year-old dating a 14-year-old is so fucking out of whack because you didn't date anybody? Oh my God. Like, yeah, and what this guy, Carlos, I finally understand why Memeulous doesn't care about the false allegation, because they're comfortable making them. Hey, douchebag, GoPro, whatever the hell your fucking name is. The hypocrisy? Can you find it? Can you find it? $14.60. My first was, all right, my nuns, my first was $14.14. Oh my God. We both should be in jail. Me and Mrs. Kathy McQuaid should both be in jail.
Oh, kill him.
Tommy is a meth, confirmed.
Put him on death row.
Get him out.
Yeah. In 1992, I guess that would have been the case. Because I was 14. For fuck's sake, what's wrong with you? So, go. So, how have I? What hypocrisy do I have here? Because you're apparently a mind reader. You're like my wife. See, apparently I'm a mind reader. So I put this out in utter frustration. I write this: pedophilia is a danger to my children, which it is. Pedophiles need not be anywhere near my Mayor of Ohio. Didn't know my dad was a pedophile because he's 2 years older than my mom. Glad I finally know the truth. Turn him in! Turn him in! Turn him in! Turn him in!
Yo, these jailhouses about to be full of shit.
Apparently, like, I'm only a year older than Prez Hillman. I start looking at 21, 20-year-old bras. According to them, lock me up. And I'm going to continue to look at 20-year-old bras in bathing suits for the rest of my fucking life. Deal with it. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I know you young guys probably think that's creepy. Guess what? You don't have to watch me do it. Go fuck yourself. You guys, dude, it's Alex. They're fucked up. They're the ones that are fucked up, not the rest of us. It's them. Only them. God, you imagine having that kind of money and having no ability to get laid or relate to the opposite sex? Here's how an I Am Alex Crew guy gets laid. All right? I'm going to show you how it's done. Carlos might get a kick out of this if he's watching. You open up YT Studios, right? And right in there, it says how much money you made last month. Hey, love, how you... Oops! Oh, let me get that for you. Wow! Is this yours? That's how you get laid in Alex's world. That's how. It's amazing. Right, Carlos? It's amazing. It's funny because it's true. All right. I mean, God, that's... See, like, no wonder. They have no idea what's going around. What's it like to make all that money and become and have just no idea what's going on around you? Jim the Grapple. How much cash is somebody willing to bet that Alex can't get it up? So he thinks, he probably has a vagina at this stage. Who knows? Maybe he's one of those hermaphrodites. Fucked if I know.
I don't know. I'm convinced he reproduces sexually.
What do you think he is?
I'm convinced that he reproduces asexually.
I wouldn't be surprised if he is asexual either. I think money's his true
He just
love.
puts his hands to the girl and just transfer all the DNA through osmosis.
Imagine getting cucked by wild Spartans. That's all I gotta say. All right, so I put this out, and I get a lot of quasi support for it. I think. I don't know. Fucked if I know. I don't even think too much of it. It was so frustrating. Frustrated with this. Then I found out that JF's girlfriend is rambling uncontrollably on our own channel, and I enjoyed that for fucking 30, 40 minutes. You really got to, if you haven't seen this, go check it out.
I would find a little hole to sleep in.
Yeah, go check that out when you get a chance. And then I get this guy. This is where I don't. This is me being a boomer. Petition to ban Anglos from YouTube. You know what it is? You know what? A girl had met me in England. She kind of helped me out, like when I went to Birmingham, and showed me around so I didn't get in trouble, and I really appreciate it. She always reminds me that this is not your average English guy. These people are fucking outcasts among Brits. The Brits are pretty friggin' cool. You know, I served in the army with them. You know, I if you want to have just a great time, you find a bunch of Brits that are really, it doesn't even matter because you probably don't care as an American, like any soccer team, any football team, and just pretend to root with them for them. You'll have a blast. They're fun people. And the British soldiers do this crazy shit, like, I don't know, like, you take a shot of something and you got a choice. You could punch in the face on the bar stool or punch in the gut as hard as you fucking can. And you got to stay on the bar stool. Those are the kind of fucking games that Brits play. You know, they're not all like Alex. I can't see Alex playing that game or Marriott. Although I would like to, I'd pay hard money to see it. Okay. So this guy writes me. He writes me. Technically, responding to the thing about dangerous pedophiles. Bad food blog. You have to do a show on Alex's only fan page. Unfortunately, I don't think I can. I don't think I can.
You're a streamer to Pornhub, bro.
I can't believe, like, he probably is covering up his, because I want to make fun of his little dick. That would be fucking funny. Because I can't imagine he's got some because let me tell you something. If he has some kind of long fucking schlong, you know, that's touching his kneecap, I'd have heard about it already. I bet he covered it. Put a carrot in front of it, just like fucking, you know, carrot. That would be appropriate, like Onision did. Well, let me get to this. So this guy responds to me. This Joshua Casey. Hashtag stay at home. Hashtag masturbation month. That should have been a tip-off, but I'm a boomer. Technically, someone that's a pedophile is not inherently dangerous to children, right? For having an attraction. It's just like being heterosexual would not make me inherently dangerous to a woman just because women are who I'm attracted to. Okay? Here's how I read it, okay? I didn't read this. Like, that's the way it was. Here's what I saw. Technically, that's a pedophile. That's what I saw. Okay? So I'm an idiot, right? What this guy was trying to tell me was, oh, no, I'm a pedophile, and your kids are in no danger because you have a little boy, I guess. I think that's what he's trying to say. So all I saw was someone that's a pedophile is not inherently dangerous to children. I don't know. They're not babysitting.
I know, but
yeah, I don't know. No, but yeah, actually, they are dangerous to children. There's always a danger there. It's a ticking time bomb. So this guy's going to lecture me on this horse shit, right? I thought I responded to something different. So I wrote, saying high schoolers are dating is a pedophile technically makes you brain dead. No, objectively, you're brain dead. Who typed this for you? How do you wipe on your own? When this quarantine is lifted, stay home. Just you, nobody else. Keep us safe. You know, I did not pick up on he said, oh, I'm a pedophile, but I'm a good person pedophile. I'm an ethical pedophile. Fucking Diorio had to explain this to me, and my jaw dropped. So apparently, there's a whole group of these maps, minor attracted people on Twitter, and I'm supposed to look at them like they're black folks in the 50s being told to go in the back of the bus. Fuck you! You're a danger to kids? No, fuck you! Fuck you!
Yeah, ban me out.
You're not a gay guy getting bashed. You know? You're not getting turned out of a job because of your skin color. There's something in you that attracts you to children. And as a father, you need to stay away because who knows? You might pop off. I did. What are you gonna do? I was like, oh, I trust you, Mr. Ethical Pedophile. And then you fuck my kid, and I'm like, hey, what do you say to me? Oh, I just got the best of me. You're a danger to kids. You're a fucking danger to kids every second. When you do it to the day you die, whether you rape a kid or not. or fucking trick him into sucking you off. You're a danger to kids. You have something in you, and you know what? I was talking to Nick about this. There's probably some truth to it. There's probably something that's it's probably out of your control, and you can't control it. It's something you're born with. It's not something that's learned. I don't care. Get away from my fucking kids. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. Hey, douchebag. Who is that other douchebag in the chat? I want to see him again. Is there anything? Oh, there's that guy again. I'm glad I haven't seen him in a while.
I missed him.
Yes, I missed you. He's not donating. Start donating. What is that guy? GoPro. Have I contradicted myself yet with this story? Have I contradicted my story yet? You know? You think it's Alex? So I can't believe. So I read the thing wrong. And why would this rando want to have a conversation with me about his pedophilia? My mind is blown. My mind is blown. Let's check this. Let's check this out. Joshua Casey. Democratic Socialist. Shocking.
Jesus fucking Christ. Wait. Map supporter? Really?
He's a Bernie bro.
Of course he is. I'm not surprised.
CSA prevention advocate and MAP supporter. But he was talking to himself like in first person. I wouldn't be attracted to him. What's a CSS? What's that mean?
So it's probably like some commie shit.
Probably. Prevention of child sex. Oh, so he's a MAP, but he's an advocate against child sexual abuse. I think that's a big virtue signal, sir.
That makes no sense.
God.
His DMs are open. Oh, not anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a liberal Nazi. Get the fuck out
Yeah, I know.
of here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Hi, I'm Joshua. I'm actually hashtag actually autistic adult. Yeah, only an autist would say they're a pedophile.
No shit,
Yeah.
you're autistic.
Yes, we
I can
exist.
tell. No shit, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you go do something cool with your autism, like the guy with puts hamsters underwater? Why you have to fucking like lecture me about pedophilia? I enjoy video games. They all do. And actively advocate for human rights.
Games
Free
are the root
speech.
of all evil. Shit.
Mr. N-word, stop being a freeloader. Human rights, free speech, privacy rights, autistic rights, and acceptance. You don't have the right to be accepted. Like, I don't have to accept anybody. Whatever. Climate change and CSA prevention. I'm a big weirdo. All right. And you're also, like, in my DMs saying, technically, someone that's a pedophile is not inherently dangerous to children.
That's a lot of money,
for having
I
an
guess,
attraction. How
for
did
a
you
person
find
of
me?
color.
Remember Ross, the map who was a school assistant? Yes, how can I forget? I heard about it every day for a month from Diorio. Inherently dangerous to having attraction. Just like being a heterosexual male does not make you inherently dangerous to women just because women who I'm attracted to. All right, so he's not saying he's a MAP. He just supports them. Well, fuck your MAP support.
Just as bad.
I find that just as bad, or not just worse. Who would support a fucking pedophile?
All right, I'll go this far. If there is a way to help them, I'm all for it. I'm not familiar with that, so for now, get the fuck out of my way. Don't go near me, and don't come within 20 feet of my children. All right, so go fuck off. You know, because here's another thing. You know, I'm willing to believe this, that there's something in their brains that they can't help. But, you know, there's another group of people that do
That's
unacceptable
money, I guess,
fucking
for
shit
a person of color.
sexually that we don't have any tolerance for, and we send them to prison whether they can help but they're not. Serial killers. Guys that go around and kill women for sexual pleasure.
Yeah.
We put them in jail for life. Now, technically, just because you're a serial killer doesn't mean you're in danger at all times with them. Like, perhaps if you work with a serial killer at a call-in station, like Ted Bundy did, okay? He didn't kill any women there because he couldn't. He probably would have got caught. He knew better. But he's still a danger to women. There was that girl that wrote that book about him. She used to work with the guy. She became a crime novelist. I forgot her name. Yeah, Ted Bundy was a danger to women at all times, but probably not the people that were closest to him because he knew he had to do a rando killing because it's harder to get caught that way. So technically, I guess you're right. You know, a pedophile, a smart one, is not going to rape their sister or their brother's kid or something like that. They're going to do it to somebody that has no idea it's coming. Here's what we do with both people. We separate them from society. And I'm sorry, if you're going to make this is not a civil rights issue to me. Here's your fucking screwed up brain that you were born with is not my fucking problem.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
If there was a shot to give you to get rid of the pedo, I'd be all for it. There's not. There's not. Wonder if this one will get monetized. There's not. Get out. I heard Only Use Me Blade. Now he Only Use Me Blade fan. Well, I haven't heard. I was told somebody in that circle really likes me.
Probably them.
No, because somebody was playing me a video. I was like, I listen to Shop on the Point or some shit like that. And it was like when I don't know, like Blade was like drunk on the floor or something like that. Tommy 3 is for segregation. Yes, for pedophiles and rapists and murderers. Absolutely, segregate them regardless of. Let me try to like virtue signal here a little bit. Regardless of the color of skin. Regardless of the color of skin. So these people exist. Now I'm not saying this guy is. I don't know whether he is or not. I wouldn't let him near my kids just in case. And I don't want to hear your fucking you're crying for the pedos. I just find a way to keep them. I don't need to be educated about them. Because as a dad, I don't need to know one thing. Oh, you're one of those guys? Bye. How are you ever going to get laid telling women you're a MAP supporter? I mean, you had, like, Bobex isn't this autistic.
They'll just call the fucking cops on him, Tommy. Fucking hell.
That's a lot of
well,
money,
you can legally
guess,
be a pedo
for
supporter.
a person of color.
That's why they all support free speech. Let's bring back curve stomping and make them MAPs feel oppressed. I'm not calling for violence. Keep your weirdo fucking, you know, I mean, end the stigma.
Oh God.
Actually autistic. End the stigma. Actually, autists are kind of a pain in the ass. The stigma's for me. They're very difficult people to deal with.
Yeah, and it's really fucked up that like they try to like integrate into like, oh, it's just a sexuality. Like, come on, LGBT community, let us in. Like, no.
So are serial killers. So are serial killers. So are serial killers.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, like I've read fucking serial killers, and Ted Bundy. The only way he could get off is if he beat a woman's brains outside her head. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm sorry.
Let's accept him as society.
What do you want me to do? Like, have some compassion for that guy. I'm like, I'm sorry you fucking like to see women's brains when you fucking blow your... Yeah, I've heard about this too. Like, these serial killers, they actually ejaculate. That's insane. Wait. It's unacceptable.
Some guy in the chat is writing, moving the goalposts.
From where?
What?
I've been consistent the whole time.
Where
was the goalpost before? Where was the goalpost before? I was okay with pedophiles before, and now I just moved them over and said, fuck them. No, if you have a fucking problem, you need to go away. Because you're a problem for everybody else. Bring back gladiator fights.
Yes.
Thank you.
Send those fucking maps there.
Not once did I say kill them. I have enough empathy. This is all the empathy you get from me. You probably can't help it. That's it. There's no goalpost move because it's the way I always felt. I have called for violence. I don't encourage it. But just get the fuck out of my way. I had no idea what a map is, too. I'm 10 years older than you. Well, you really are a boomer, actually. Wait, you're 10 years older than me? 1950? Okay. You're literally a boomer. People call me a boomer. I'm sorry. I'm moving the goalposts. No, I'm planting them. I'm planting the goalposts. Where is the LGBT community to fight this bull? Or are they too busy making false claims instead? I have not seen the LGBT community, whatever the fuck it is. be too strong on these wackos. I will say this. I will say this. Do have a lot of people that I wouldn't even call them LGBT community because most of the gays I know hate the LGBT community, I guess, and they see them as like all Al Sharpton types, just scammers and grifters. They hate these guys too. These pedos. They make them because like it was one of the reasons I stuck up for Paris Hilton that I did like the way I did. Paris Hilton's gay. He's not a threat to anybody. He's sexually attracted to adults, so he's no threat to anybody. And I got no problem with being gay. But when you're attracted to minors, you're a fucking danger, a real fucking danger. Whether you ever act, you're a ticking time bomb. And in some sense, I'm happy that Joshua Casey let me know because I know never to go anywhere near him. Anywhere near him. He's like Democratic Social. He's like Topes, but dangerous. You know.
It's on fucking.
Hey, Topes, do you? No, I'm not gonna do that to him. Oh, so fuck this. Unite behind the scenes. What does that mean? Fridays for future. This guy's probably just a big virtue signaler. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
His brain must be so smooth.
What is this guy saying? Oh, he's not. He's just, he's a big dummy.
Is there such thing as a non-harmful pedophile?
Oh, absolutely. The virtuous pedophiles, practically by definition, are non-harmful. The only pedophiles that we really ever hear about are the ones who cause harm. That's what brings them to attention. It's the report, it's the disclosure of the crime, it's the victimization of the child. Those are the ones that hit the news. But pedophile wakes up, goes to work, comes home, has a glass of wine, watches the news and goes to bed. That never hits the news. So even though those are the majority type, or at least we...
Pedophile is usually treated by CBT, cognitive behavior therapy. There's problematic sexual behavior. But you know, we always yell at people for putting, what are those gay camps called? When they try to knock the gay
conversion.
Yeah.
Conversion camps.
Why would fucking conversion camp work for a pedophile?
Does this guy have a kid?
Yeah, I mean, if a pedophile actually never commits a pedophilic act, right? Is he really even a pedophile?
No.
I don't know.
He hasn't done those crimes.
Well, if pedophiles don't do shit, yeah, they're really not a fucking problem. But I also know that these guys reoffend. The ones that get arrested, the ones that do time. They almost always reoffend. That's why we have Megan's Law. Or whatever fucking poor girl that was raped and murdered and put in a fucking ditch in your state that the sexual registry is named after. So they're really the only people we hear about the good ones. You know, President Jimmy Carter never touched a kid. This just sounds like total horseshit. You know? If me as a parent, I hear you're a pedophile that hasn't offended yet, I need to take action. Get the fuck away from me.
We have every reason to believe that those are the great majority type. They're certainly not going to come out as people.
Do you have every reason to believe? That's a doctor speaking, by the way. Do you have every reason to believe, or do you have evidence? That sounds like weasel words.
So we can say, so that we can see that the offending ones are actually the minority. We've driven the positive ones so far underground that we have.
I've heard the same things about psychopaths. The psychopath doesn't really, only a minority of them, one of the worst ones, commit the crimes. So what? Like, how does this change my life? I gotta fucking, hold my hands up and say, you poor fucking thing. You're oppressed.
You poor psycho.
You poor pedophile. You're oppressed. There's a reason you're oppressed, and you're oppressed for the protection of people who can't defend themselves. Now, if you want to talk about, be a map, you want to talk about pedophile rights, you're protected by the First Amendment, and you should be. I'm for free speech for all. But doesn't mean I gotta like you. Doesn't mean I gotta support you. It doesn't mean I gotta do what that fucking German politician did and sent his fucking daughter to some Muslim camp or some place in the Middle East where they raped and killed her. You know why? What do they call people that aren't Muslims? What do they call them?
Kafir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means less than human in Western terms. Am I accurate? Like it's like a second-class citizen at the very least, right?
No. In some countries, but like generally it just means that non-Muslim.
All right, but aren't Kafas in some countries treated like second-class citizens?
Yeah, in some countries you would be treated as like an animal.
Yeah. I was like, the Muslims can't lie to each other, but Kafa.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Not a Muslim. Fine.
Likes him.
Why
It's an animal. What does he know? He has no brain.
Well, yeah, exactly.
No idea what the denominator is.
When you say positive
Yep.
pedophile,
Yep.
I struggle with that.
Sure. It's still part of the association between pedophile and child molester. And I can't hold anybody at blame for saying that. The only time we ever hear about pedophilia is in the context of child molestation.
Okay. Now, this guy's a doctor, this Dr. James Cantor. I'm not even saying he's not worth listening to. Here's who I know is not worth listening to. Joshua Casey is not worth listening to. First of all, he's autistic. He can't take anything he says seriously. If I had advice for him, he should start a Twitter YouTube account. That seems to work. But I get these people that take up these causes. And he's really into the pandemic.
I mean, I have a question for the doctor. Do you have kids?
That's not what he's saying. I understand what the doctor's saying. He's not saying. He even said, like, I understand where you're coming from. And look, we can't just round up these group of people and start killing them. All right, you know that'd be abuse. Everybody, I mean, Jesus Christ, if that were true, fucking Alex would be Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
He's just telling you what he learned, but I didn't like those words before. As far as we know, what's the proof you have? Stay away from my kids. Oh, I mean, I don't want to turn this into some fucking civil rights war shit. Why do people need advocates for this? You think they should get help? There's probably no help for them, though. They know it's wrong. It's normalizing terms like MAP. It's kind of retire. I agree with you there. I don't care. I don't know about you, but you folks, but I don't care if they know it's wrong. I don't care. I only care about the people they could potentially affect. If they don't do anything, if they just do what Joshua Casey does, then I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. I do believe in free speech for everybody, even with some crazy shit like this. But I don't have to accept you and love you. I have to think of my children and my family first. Yeah, I don't want a map working in my kids' kindergarten or my schools. I don't want to take the chance. Who would?
I wouldn't.
I mean, what do you like? Would you jump out of an airplane if they say, okay, 2 out of 3 of these fucking parachutes work? Pick them. Like, no! Not doing that. No. Do I have a certain amount of empathy that people are born this fucked up? Yes, but it doesn't matter. You know what? Even if I do, it doesn't matter. I need to protect my community, my family, my children. I realize that whatever you're born with, you probably didn't do anything to make yourself that way. It's just not my fucking problem. And I refuse. You know, I remember when I was little, when gays were really treated like pedophiles. Like, if you were gay, you were just the worst. And I watched that thankfully change in the 90s. But the worst thing gays were going to do are fuck each other. Kids were never in the mix. You know? And Jeffrey Dahmer said he couldn't fucking help it. And he'd do it again if they ever let him out. And the jury took his word for it. I don't know. Let's take some fucking calls. But that's where I stand. on maps. Everyone's saying maps. All right, let's. Where was that weirdo? What do you want?
Oh man, as I'm watching this, I keep having flashbacks to that South Park episode where they'd have Cartman in the NAMBLA conference and all that.
Oh God,
ridiculous.
I don't know. What do you got to say? It's your time.
I think. But the whole psychopath thing, man, it's like, yeah, they're born that way, but they don't specifically target children. It's like, what the fuck, you know?
Well, they yeah, I suppose. Anything else?
Nah, that's it. I'm just here to join the party.
All right.
What's your favorite type of map? Mine's Mercator, honestly.
Dude, I don't even know what the hell a map was until today. Like this,
Neither did I.
Like you and Speedy Bird.
But apparently, I'm a hypocrite.
No, you're not even a hypocrite, man. It's just like you didn't know.
I didn't know what it was. No clue what they were. Bye. Dark Master. You're on the air. Next is Tony. Tommy, have you ever thought of dyke dating a trap? No, I'm married. I'm not dating ever again. Hopefully.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure if you can.
Yeah, loud and clear. What's up?
Like, do you want my opinion on maps? I hate maps because one time on Twitter I was talking about, geography maps. Someone was like, "Oh, you're pro pedophilia," and it's like, dude.
Can't even talk about
it. They ruined the word map for eternity.
I'm not a pedophile, I swear. I'm just really into cartography.
Well, yeah. Anyway, NAMBLA is still around, right?
Yeah.
Just not as active.
No. I'm sure there's new groups that filled the void. Well, I've heard them on Stern. I've heard them. This guy from NAMBLA used to call on Stern all the time. He's a riot. He's like, I'm gay.
Also, I wanted to say something.
Go ahead.
Said that these registers prevent crime. That's not necessarily true. I mean, in Magic the Gathering, for example, despite the fact that there are 2 individuals who are listed as pedophile sex offenders. By the way, to clarify, when I say pedophile sex offenders, I don't mean the pedophiles that are just attracted to children. I mean, these are
I don't care.
Who
The definition means little to me. But what are you talking about? I know Jeremy exposed this a couple years ago.
Yeah, but they still work here. They still work there as of 2020.
Oh, good. They're very progressive over there. Yeah, I remember there was a time when all the lefties, what happened? You get these right-wing wacko, I would say 10, 15 years ago. You get these really right-wing religious. If we start normalizing the gays, then the next thing you know, it's going to be okay to be a pedophile. Well, I don't know if that's true, but there's obviously a movement online to normalize this shit. And I don't think it should be normalized.
Somehow they're proving the crazy people correct. Yeah,
that's the way I feel. I mean, I was pro-gay marriage. What the fuck do I care? Say you're married. Who cares? You're ruining the sanctity of marriage. Well, don't marry a gay person then. You'll keep it fucking normal. I don't get that. But I got to be honest with you. I started hearing about this shit. I read an article in the New York Times right after the Supreme Court decision.
Yeah, I mean.
So that doesn't mean I want to ban gay marriage. It'll all go back to normal. I still think in principle nothing's wrong with gay marriage. It doesn't mean a fucking thing to me. I don't care.
Even if you made it illegal, there would still be pedophiles.
Yeah, exactly. So I tell you something. It does feel like the more we go that route, that it's the next group.
Who could be worse than pedophiles?
I can't really think of too much.
Rapists?
Yeah, rapists are probably worse than pedophiles.
I don't know. I think pedophiles are worse.
The great majority of rapists don't rape anybody. They go home, they have coffee. It's like the doctor said.
I mean, he is technically correct, but that doesn't.
I'm sure he is. Look, somebody's got to be able to talk about this shit. People are just, maybe he's trying to find a cure for it. I don't fucking know. Probably isn't.
But how do you cure something that's
Well, I've been told those conversion camps. I heard they're really funny too. Is there any videos of conversion camps where guys have been converted. I bet that's fun to watch. I used to suck 3 cocks a day. Now I have a family. This year's birthing my 3 kids.
Or
I'm very happy.
They basically psychologically torture the kids until they're straight.
Yeah, I bet that doesn't work.
Exactly. Good thing.
I bet that doesn't
work.
Yeah.
Could I ask one last question before you kick me, or
Sure.
if you're gonna kick me? I don't know if you're gonna kick me.
One more and you can get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Did you know that there's a type of Oreo where they put like Pop Rocks in the white cream? They have like a blue and red cookies.
Pedo Life's mad, or you guys are just a backwards old man. I guess. No, I wasn't, but I haven't had Pop Rocks in a long time.
I tried them once. The Pop Rocks stale, so they didn't work.
All right, you're right. I'm gonna throw in yet. I don't want to talk about Pop Rocks. I want to talk about conversion camps. Get on it. Who wants to watch a conversion camp? Gay conversion camp. Oh, there's a movie.
You're on YouTube. Wait, there's a fucking movie?
We went to gay conversion camp on Vice. Oh, they'll probably claim. Would they claim? I don't care. This fucking. I don't give a shit. This is just a. Let's watch a little of it. Get you a taste for it. Gay conversion camps. Oh wow, they have a pool. I'm sold. Don't be gay.
Of this man. Look at his physical appearance. Look into this man's heart. Look into his soul. Now look more deeply.
I'm straight, but I don't do that.
I feel this emptiness inside me every time I look into the mirror. The impulse I want to do is just punch that mirror because I can see my fucking parents in the background just staring at me and doing nothing as I've gone through this my entire fucking life. And I want to scream, what the fuck is your problem? Where were you? Why did you leave me here?
This looks spectacular. I can't wait.
It's like the set of a horror movie.
We're going. You know what we're gonna do?
I'm scared.
We're going to watch this.
Oh God.
Right afterwards. In the fucking pay chat room. Together. Healing homosexuality.
Concepts and principles of reparative therapy is something I have developed over 30 years and 4 books and many, many articles. Journey into Manhood came into existence based upon the reparative therapy model. So the basic principles of reparative therapy
but they have like Indian stuff
were taken and turned into a weekend experience.
He sounds kind of gay, yeah. He's a little lispy.
Yeah.
Is that one poster?
Yeah, there's 4.
Yeah.
There's 8 altogether.
What did last year?
I think you
Okay. Off. Like, look, they have off. To spray that on, you get the gay off. It's bug spray for you non-Americans. The Journey into Manhood is one of conversations, therapy programs that operate in the United States. I so want to watch this. Graduates of the program run the weekend retreats and arrive 3 days early. So he was gay at one point.
So he's over. No, the guys hopefully will get back. Basically, we have 4 sets of 8, so we got to do the windows in the.
I just get the feeling it's a bunch of people that want to go to, like, be in their like little country hillbilly church community and not be fucked with. You know what I mean? That's what I think. I don't know. I might watch this. I don't know.
To get some money or something?
No, you got to understand when these small communities, there's a lot of political power in being in the church and being in those communities. If you're not in, like there's some places down south, like I would not be treated, and these are smaller areas, because I'm Catholic. And especially with my north, I would never totally be a part of the community unless I went to all the fucking church that they went to and what have you. So I get the feeling these are gay hillbillies. Hold on.
Flat on the floor.
Feel the power of the earth coming up into your body. Close your eyes. Take a moment to breathe.
They take a bunch of gay guys and they put them together alone at a camp. How's that gonna work? You know.
Breathe in your nose and out your mouth.
Yeah, the staff wear a pouch of magic seeds.
Heresy. That's heresy.
So it represents Jack's, the seeds that were planted in the Jack story, Jack and the Beanstalk, and the potential for creativity and growth and empowerment that the seeds represent. So once the journeyers go through the weekend, they receive this as a token of their experience.
Sounds like bullshit. All right. I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to see how fucked up it is. The Teeth Fairy. That's a funny name. Teeth Fairy on the air.
Hi, Tommy. What's up?
How are you? How can I help you?
I was wondering, did you think about why do they brand themselves that way? Why do they put map in their Twitter bios? Basically exposing themselves as pedos.
I think
for no reason.
I think there's probably the virtue signaler type. And people just trying to... I'm so virtuous that I'm so caring. I support these disgusting pedophiles.
Yeah, but MAP is not the one that supports. MAP is literally a pedophile. MAP means minor attracted person.
Okay, MAP. Okay, this guy says MAP supporter in his profile. He didn't say he was a MAP.
Yeah, but some people put just MAP in their bios.
Yeah, well, stay away. What can I tell you? You have kids?
No, I'm 21.
All right, well, keep the kids away, keep your cousins away, and you'll be fine. Just leave them alone. Don't argue with them. I'm not going to argue with this guy. I didn't even understand what he was fucking telling me. I was such a fucking boomer.
Yeah.
I'm Joshua. I learned something today because I'm a big dumb boomer. I don't know what to say, but I do want to make this clear. I do not support violence towards these people. I'll make that 100% clear. Yeah, that's it. Don't hit them.
Yeah. I don't think there's a way for fixing that so far, as you know it.
I don't buy this fucking... All I need to know is if you're a MAP, I know what to do. I know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
I need to stay away from me because it disgusts me. And I think you're a fucking ticking time bomb. That's it.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, like, imagine if, like, you turn out to be or somebody close to you, and there's really no way to even say like, I'm a pedo to someone because
well, I'll tell you exactly what I do. If it's a family member, they're not coming near my children, but I will try to do whatever I can. I don't think there's any help, but I'm not. It's not like I'm like when it's for your family. You're gonna try. I get that part.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna fucking put MAP in my bio and say, "Oh, my poor cousin who's the MAP." Fuck that. But they will not be around my children. And but I in that scenario, I probably would work with them to get help. You know.
Yeah.
And if I got any inkling that they didn't want to do it and it was all fun, I would cut myself off. But yeah, if it's family, it's a little different. I understand that. I'm not a person without empathy. I'm not. I have great empathy for the human condition.
But everybody
it only goes so far.
Family, so
it's not endless. Empathy doesn't. My empathy isn't endless. Endless empathy is a danger to my well-being. I've learned the hard way. The blue is for the maps. Thanks. All right. You have a good day, sir. Oh, I want to yell at somebody. Oh, the guy I want to yell at is here.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
He's here.
Have I contradicted myself somehow, you jerk?
Yo. Look, Tommy, I'm sorry.
You have funny accent.
Well, that was quick.
No, look. It was just I sent you like 2 years ago this thing about the map. I thought you read it.
You told me a year ago. Maybe
like
I forgot. Tell me. Well, let me check your thing then. Was that hypocritical?
It's no problem, huh?
Oh, I'm not mad. I'm not that mad. You have a funny accent. You sound like You sound like
I'm Slovenian, so I'm
Slovenian.
kind of close to Germany.
You're not a map, are
With
you?
Austria. No, I'm not map. Fuck you.
Where are you on the map? Where are you on the map?
Where am I on the map?
No, where are you on the map?
Europe.
I'm not gonna sit there and
Balkan.
Give me, you know. Here's the thing. Here's my thing. Before, like, call me a hypocrite after I scream. You know, like, give me a chance. You know, I'm not saying I never say anything stupid or anything I don't regret, but I wasn't gonna just start accusing people. This is an experience, and I'm here to talk about my life because I'm so scary interesting. That's all. And I saw you. I'm like, isn't that kind of hypocritical? I'm like, well, what do you think I'm gonna do? Like, that would be really out of character for me going you. I made it abundantly clear that Joshua Casey is a map supporter. And not a map, all right? Like, I'm pretty careful with this shit.
Well,
you know?
Fair enough. So anyway, Tommy, stay cool.
You're cool.
And sorry.
You know, you're from
take care.
Slovenia. There's hot women in Slovenia. You know that?
Slovenia, yeah.
Yeah, First Lady's Slovenian, right?
Yeah.
She's a piece of ass.
Fuck is her name? I forgot.
Lot of
Melania
piece-
Trump, yeah.
Melania.
Yeah, fuck her.
It's a lot of. I like her. She's beautiful.
Oh,
I think he meant literally wants to fuck her.
Oh, okay. A lot of hot girls. A lot of there's nothing better than a poor Slovenian white girl. She'll do anything to become an American citizen. I highly recommend you soldiers in Europe to take a trip to Slovenia and take one of these poor girls out of poverty.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Or convince them that you're going to take them out of poverty and then leave them there.
Yeah. Or you could do what those Russian girls did when I was driving a cab. Do the mail order bride thing. Call a different cab company. Jump in my cab and go, Brooklyn now! Go! Make sure you have that $200 if you land in Newark. Go to Bright Beach! Go! That was the funniest day of my life, I think. What's the rush? Come on, my mail order husband's looking for me.
I don't think you've ever told that story before.
Oh, I did. I think I did. I was driving a cab, and this smoking hot Russian girl, like, she has her bags, and she's running. She's like, they're in both hands. She runs. She opens the gate, and she's like, go to Brighton Beach right now. Brighton Beach is a big Russian community. It's really far from Newark Airport, too. You know? And I asked, like, I was like, calm the fuck down, man. Like, we're, like, usually you're there to rush to get to the airport, you know? And she said her mail order husband is still waiting for it. I guess she got around him. Somebody paid. He bought her ticket. And she dipped on him. It's great. Very funny.
Well, I can't help if you
Don't
get
do it for a
outsmarted by
green
your
card.
mail-order bride.
Yeah, once you
anyway,
get it.
Tommy, my only problem with the map is because they are starting to pushing the boundaries. Away
Yeah, I'm with you there. But yeah, the normalization. I don't accept the normalization, but I do say they have a right to speak it. That's all I'm saying.
Right to speak, yeah, but
Right to
not
speak.
right to do it.
Yeah, I got a right to do it.
Yeah.
If you get caught, fuck you. And I think this Joshua Casey kid is just an idiot that needs attention.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Good day, sir. Good day, sir.
That was gonna go way worse. In my head.
Oh, yeah. Well, most of my fans hate me, and they like when I yell at them. Anyway, it's like a.
I mean, you know who would really give you an argument? You can see in the waiting to call, right?
Oh yeah.
Who would give me a call? Green Man.
He says, "Oh yeah."
Green Man. Green Man. Are you gonna argue with me on this?
No, man. No, I'm just happy. I didn't know what maps were until today. Ivor told me.
No, I didn't know either.
So now I know how to keep my family away from. Thank you, Twitter.
You're welcome. I'm helping you.
Tommy C. found in maps.
Do you know what it is, man? Actually, maybe someone who's against paedophilia, this is just a bigger rabbit fly to get all the paedophiles to out themselves.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to even.
No, but think about it, Tommy. See, these people, they've done their career to out paedophiles and Chris Hansen.
What?
I'm confused.
Usually I speak Gaelic, but today just left me. Say it, Slew.
Right, so basically, since all these people put in their Twitter maps, okay, they're pointing at their pedophiles. So maybe this is all just a rabbit
Big
ploy
Rouge.
to get all the
Kind of like
pedophiles.
those supposedly feminist allies. They're just trying to get in feminist pants. It's kind of like the same thing. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying maybe someone's tricked all the pedophiles into outing themselves publicly.
I don't know what you're saying. Bye.
So
Speak slower.
Donna.
Hey.
How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Tommy?
I'm doing super fantastic. How can I help you?
So I'm kind of curious, you know, with these maps running around, and then you have these big YouTubers like fucking I Am Alex, going after people like Paris Hilton and stupid shit like this. Why are they going after these fucking people instead of actually, you know, doing something about it? Sorry, I'm nervous.
Realistic. The answer is very simple. If Alex thought supporting maps would get him one more fucking view, he'd do it. That's why he's always on every side of every issue. It's very simple with these guys. They have no thoughts for themselves. It's just obeying the algorithm, getting as many hits as possible. It's just a grift. That's all it is. You grift the algorithm, you grift your fans. That's all it is. Like Alex doesn't believe in anything. They don't believe in anything. Yeah. Nothing gets people more hot than kids getting abused. Nothing on this planet. I mean, prisoners will kill you. Like, you could literally kill your wife, 5 other people, and a couple cops. You'll be a hero in prison. You kill a kid, it's a whole different ball of wax. You kill one fucking kid, it's a whole different ball of wax. You kill 20 fucking people. So, like, yeah. So nothing really gets people juiced like child abuse. Nothing, because it's a primal instinct. And that's all they're feeding into. They don't have any opinions. They don't have any thoughts. They don't want to help anybody. They want to help themselves. And what better way to help yourself than to, you know, stand on a soapbox saying you're against something that it's like, you know, it's like imagine, like, nobody gets it, like, I'm against earthquakes. You know, nobody says that because it's stupid. It sounds stupid on the surface. But essentially, like, I'm against underage sex. Adults having sex with kids under. Well, no shit.
Yeah.
Like what was that old Chris Rock joke? I take care of my kids. You're supposed to take care of your kids. You're not what do you want, a cookie? Yeah, it's like that's what they do.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
For some reason, people, especially the people between the ages of like 12 and 14, you know, they're mesmerized by the people they see on screen. And once you're mesmerized, you can tell them anything. You know, just gotta toy with their emotions. That's all. Anything else?
It's kind of like looking up at a role model that, you know, it's like looking at a role model that's just kind of more poisoning their minds than actually pointing them to the real issue.
Imagine, so there's somebody out there that thinks I'm a role model. If you believe that shit, I'll tell them right now. No, I'm not. You should not do anything
I
do.
don't mind my kids watching you.
Yeah, great. Well, tell them the role model is an example, not to end up like I did. You know, not that it's that bad, but you could probably do better. You know, that's what you tell your kid. Yeah, it's like yeah. I tell dumb stories and yell about stuff that's not important. He or she could do a lot better than me, I'm sure.
It's explaining life and just kind of opening your mind to new ideas and other people's experiences.
There you go. All right, Don. Talk to you later.
Thank you, Tommy.
Take care. Bye-bye. Hannah Bebe, BB.
Hello.
Sparky Droid. How are you?
Jesus. Don't call me that. All right. I'm doing good. I actually wanted to follow up on something that the tree, what is it? Not tree, Teeth Fairy, whatever the heck his name was talking about.
Fairy. Yeah, what about it?
I don't know why I thought of trees. Honestly, I don't think it's virtue signaling why they put map in their profiles.
Why is that?
I think it's more so the fact of like a need for acceptance, even though I don't think there should be an acceptance.
That's a virtue signal. Like, that would be a virtue signal. If you're not doing it because you care about maps, then it's for no other reason. It's not that. Then that would be by definition a virtue signal. You're signaling how virtuous you are because you want a certain type. Well, maybe you're right. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Go ahead. I'm
just more so like thinking like I could see that for like somebody who's like a supporter of a map would be more virtual signaling, but I think the people who actually are maps are more so they're trying to look for the acceptance because of the fact that they're told like, hey, you are a pedophile, like all that kind of stuff. And it's just, I think that's the reason. And of course, that kind of thing is gross and wrong and terrible that you would ever want to think about doing anything with a child. But at the same time, it's like, I think it's just for a need of acceptance. That's probably the only reason I would think that they would put it out
they
there,
just want to be accepted
by
by
community.
You know, it is true. Like you'll say some weird shit to be accepted by any community. You know, and especially if you've been dragged a lot, and autistic people get dragged a lot. I get that part. So it's like, well, nobody else accepts me. Maybe the maps will. Yeah, and I'll act like they're an ally and advocate or something. But in a sense, that's a virtue. See, that feels like a virtue signal to me. It's just showing people how virtuous you are. It's the guy that talks about feminism that's really just trying to get in your pants. The difference between me and that guy is, I'll tell you, I want to get in your pants. The other guy's going to act like he fucking gives a shit if you have a good job or not. I don't care if you have a good job or not. I want to get in your pants. Because I'm a real man. And I like girls with big, big boobies. That's normal. That doesn't make me.
Yeah, but you're also not throwing big titty lover in your bio, so like,
I might.
You're doing okay.
Hold on a second. Let's see if we can change that.
Please don't.
Put one in chat if you want me to put big titty lover in my bio.
Best thing on Twitter to ever hit. Jesus. Yeah, that was a small little point I wanted to make. That's all.
Hey, fair enough.
Yep.
Good argument. Bye-bye. Take
Have
care.
a good day.
Had a baby, everybody. Had a baby. Permaplus, last call of the day. Big titty lover. I think I might do it. I don't ever change my bio. Why not, Zajarbo? Even Mateus of the 936 Support Battalion. Big titty lover. I like big titties. And it's okay. Why don't I put BTLs? Supporter of BTLs. Us oppressed big titty lovers. All right. What do you want, Permafrost? Talk, because I want to like watch the gay conversion camp shit. It's funny to me.
Okay, I just want to say real quick, there has been actually a bit of a push in some media outlets, Salon in particular, for this sort of map acceptance.
Yeah.
They've talked about virtuous pedophiles for a while.
Virtuous pedophiles.
I think they actually wrote an article like 10 years ago during Dateline NBC's To Catch a Predator series, condemning it, saying how terrible it was.
Yeah.
This has been going on for kind of a long time at this point.
I saw a New York Times article, then I saw that famous German girl that went on a TED Talk. I mean, do we have a problem with people that say they're pedophiles getting slaughtered? Like, is there a problem with, like, do we have, like,
in prison? Sure.
Are they being in prison before they commit a crime?
No. Once they're convicted,
You know what? It's a protective group that doesn't need protecting. That's what it sounds like to me.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, I have if some guy's going to be a map advocate or some shit like that, and he's murdered, the people that murdered him needs to go to jail. And if this keeps happening, then yes, they need to be protected no matter how disgusting they are. But I don't think it's like a non-problem.
I don't think there's an epidemic of vigilante killings.
Yes, if there is, I would agree. This has got to stop. There isn't, so I don't feel bad. You know, there isn't. There's not vigilante killings, and not all vigilantes. I think there's a time and a place for vigilantism. And
I mean, if it's a pedophile who's offended multiple times and they keep getting away with it,
yeah, that's true. And I think that's what people worry about with this normalizing of the map things. That we're going to get these situations where they keep getting it because some judge is going to buy into this bullshit and let him out. And you got a monster on the loose that's running around raping kids. And then the community turns around and strings them up. Yeah, that's a little different. No, you make a good point. That's a little bit different. Like, the government won't do anything? Fine, we will.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
but
but here's the thing. That's a farcical situation because we don't have a problem like that I know of. But exactly, I think what people worry about is the normalizing of this shit, will create that scenario, and I think that's a legitimate fear. You know,
crime itself cannot be normalized.
No, exactly. I do get the feeling sometimes it is. All right, there, Permafrost. Attracted person. What the fuck? A tap. All right. Have a good day, Permafrost. Bye bye. Anything else you guys wanted to say? I think I'm done. Hello.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Child molesters.
Fuck them.
I agree.
Yes. Well, I'm supposed to feel bad for somebody. Well, I would never do it, but boy, deep down inside, I really want to molest a child. I'm supposed to feel bad for you. Fuck off. No, I don't have to like you. You know, I mean, in all reality, you don't have to like or respect gays either. I think it's pretty stupid if you don't. You know,
Yeah,
but you're not under any obligation to do it. You know, you're in oh, suck it, go suck me off.
I was waiting. Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Clip that.
Yeah, me too.
But no, fuck that shit.
What are you, some kind of homo?
Pedophilia seems like a social thing since it's most present in males. Yeah, you don't see too many. Although if you do go to the I have seen women on the list, but they usually attack other women or other female children. I've noticed. You know,
that's rare, I guess.
And I guess if you're that rare breed hot teacher that's 27 years old and likes to fuck the sophomore that you teach, I guess they go on the list, but they're pretty rare.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I wish they were more common, because I'd have banged my teacher senseless if they were hot. But you know, most of them wore muumuus and were not attractive at all. Oh. When I was 15, I was banging my 20-year-old boss. When at my job, it was my first job. You know, I suppose I should turn her in now. Tell everybody what a victim I am. All right, whoever got the original Powell killed, please strike again on a Powell's goat. What are you guys talking about? Tommy wears a muumuu. You know what I'm talking about? You know what a muumuu is? You guys don't know what a muumuu is?
What, like, is it little skirts or what?
Yeah, they know what fucking muumuu is.
Muumuu?
Yeah.
These old
I know what a
muumuus.
hijab is.
Kids should not be watching this. No, they probably shouldn't. This is teenagers and up. But I don't feel bad if some kid's watching this. Let me tell you something. If you're like 13 watching this, your parents have failed you. And
I'm calling North City.
you'll probably be on heroin soon. So
I'm
turn
calling
it
North
off.
City, man. I blame you.
Turn it off now. Heroin and drug addiction and homosexuality is on its way. The fuck out of here. I had enough. All right, I'll go into the room. We're gonna watch some of that conversion camp shit. That looks like fun. I'm not gay anymore. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town, the King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.